Planet Zemlja in izgubljeni ključ ljubezni. Pisalo se je leto 1300.
Year 1312 it was. Planet Earth was proud in its beauty, abundance and harmony. People living amongst each other in compassion, in love.
Sočutanju s seboj in drugimi, v ljubezni. Vse dokler si voditelji planeta Zemlje,
All until the world leaders, in their unawareness and due to their own insecurities, put on masks. Their love started to fade.
zbledela je
Fading
zatančica.
behind the veil of uncompassion, lost far away, astray, in the ice country, beyond the compassion and away from love. Human was taken over by greed. The mask of greed was the scariest. She threw away the buckle of 7 values and barbarously trampled it. Then envy came along, the darkest shadow of the human. The mask of egoism took the sword of ego and took care only for himself. The fourth, emptied, valued, eaten to the bone, unsatisfied with himself, was mocking all that was alive. The mask of laziness handed a sword to her brother and agreed with his disrespectful attitude towards different ones. The last mask was a lie. He wrote in his book his own truth and not the words of love. The country was invaded by a deep, long laughter of triumph. And with it, 1,000 years of loss, the emptiness of the world without the key of love. One day, the beautiful planet found itself on the edge of ruin. The human and the 7 masks were counting their last days. At this very moment, Lai was enlightened with the thought of a wise man, which was written once on that one page in the elf's book that was not destroyed. Without compassion and love, we cannot survive. The sky of the planet Earth cleared up at the edge of the lake on the early cold spring day. After long years of being trapped hostage by the 7 masks, the elf is finally led to freedom in her desire to once again taste the freedom of the water and the sky. The ice kingdom of the frozen hearts is now fully filled with a soft melody of gratitude. Ice starts to melt, and the journey of seeking the key now finally begins. In the elf country, where the elf of compassion hands a key to the twin of kidnapped elf. With the help of this key, the twin elf can teleport herself to the planet Earth, where she entrusts the continuation of the search for the key of love to the orphan Savitri.
Was on carven throne in many pillared halls of stone.
Together with the kidnapped elf, the 13-year-old is the chosen one by the 7 leaders of the universe. The duty was entrusted to her a long time ago.
Upon the door, the light of sun and star and moon in shining lamps of crystal hue, undimmed by cloud or shade of night.
Meeting the twin elf, the little girl feels filled with gratitude.
fair and bright. Gold is gray, the mountains mold.
And they embark on the journey
Fire is ashen cold.
to the path of the river of life,
Up is rock,
where the white flowers of forgiveness are,
falls. The darkness
where the first words are born.
dunes hold.
The elf trusts the girl with the coincidences which will keep her safe on the journey
Is up
towards the magical elf key of love. Mother Earth in her beauty, abundance, and harmony. Sun at the sunrise and at the sunset.
the sun
The gratitude that will arise when the orange ball sets down.
in darkened
Thank you. 1,000 times thank you. Stars and the moon on the sky, which will accompany the girl's path toward the ice kingdom of frozen hearts.
till you ring away.
Love will take over the fear. Give hand to Savitri and direct her to the map. The lost key of love.
His fire is ashen cold. No harp is wrong, no hammer falls.
The path was leading the brave girl through the waterfall up in the mountain.
The shadow lies upon his tomb. Moria in casa but still the sun and stars appear in dark and windless mirrored mirror. There lies his crown in water deep. Till you
And on her western side, by the river of forgiveness, it took her to the border between the forest and the ice kingdom. On the 1,000 years old rock of courage, the old elf book awaits the girl. She writes her name inside. With it, Savitri fills the last missing particle in the rainbow of 7 values. At the entrance, the elf in white coat of forgiveness waits for her. They hold hands and take a step further. Just in front of the entrance to the Frozen Hearts Kingdom, Savitri says goodbye to the elf. She puts on her white coat, hands the book to the elf along with the backpack, and then runs into the unknown, never seen, never experienced. Without compassion and love, we cannot survive. Did the events written in the Elf book brought back sanity to the one most cruel of the mask leaders. Did Savitri manage to teleport herself to the right spot? Will the girl manage to return the key of love to the earth, to humanity?